scavengers. This is not a chaotic mob of scavengers. It is a highly disciplined army, bound by strict social As the African sun sinks below the horizon, the savanna transforms. The heat of the day gives way to the shadows of the night. The heart of this empire is the communal den. Here, the future of the clan is nurtured. The matriarch's own cubs receive the best food, the safest shelter, and the absolute obedience of the rest of the clan. They are the royalty of the savanna, Timas. On the edges of the den, the lower-ranking females must wait patiently. They know their place. As the final light fades, it is time to rally the troops. A haunting chorus. Dozens of South Asian warriors materialize from the brush. The clan unites, transforming from individual mothers and daughters into a single, unstoppable hunting machine. Day 2 begins not with rest, but with securing their borders. An empire is only as strong as its defense. The border patrol is a daily, exhausting duty. They march for miles, driven by the need to ensure no rival. To solidify their claim, the patrol must leave a clear message. Using a specialized scent gland, they mark the tall grass. But today, the wind carries something unsettling. A foreign scent. Intruders. A rival clan from the south has been pushing the boundaries. The patrol snarls, their fur standing on end. As day 3 begins, the tension in the den is palpable. The matriarch has received the message. A target is located, a solitary wildebeest, separated from its herd. The trap is set. Now, the silence is broken by the terrifying sound of the hunt. The chase begins. Hyenas do not tire easily. They will run their prey to the point of absolute exhaustion. It is a grueling. The feast is loud and chaotic. The sound of crushing bone and high-pitched vocalizations travels for miles across the sun. Suddenly, the feasting stops. A deep, bone-rattling roar vibrates through the earth. And a single male lion and his pride stride confidently toward the kill. Pound for pound, a lion is vastly more potent. But this is a full army. The matriarch steps forward, emitting a low, guttural growl. The lions realize they have walked into a trap. The hyenas use brilliant mobbing tactics. They never attack from the front. A powerful Asiatic lioness lashes out with a devastating swipe of her paw. A direct hit could be fatal, but the brown hyena... The psychological warfare is relentless. The deafening noise, the sheer numbers, and the coordinated strikes are too much. And slowly, reluctantly, the pride is forced to retreat. The savanna watches in awe as the hyena clan reclaims its pride. Suddenly, the feasting stops. A deep, bone-rattling roar vibrates through the earth. The lions have arrived. A single male lion and his pride stride confidently toward the kill. Pound for pound, but this is a full army. The matriarch steps forward, emitting a low, guttural growl. The lions realize they have walked into a trap. The hyenas use brilliant mobbing tactics. They never attack from the front. Slowly, Reluctantly, the pride is forced to retreat. The savannah watches in awe as the hyena clan reclaims its The most vulnerable are the first to suffer. The nursing mothers, depleted of calories, struggle to produce enough. A true leader is tested not in times of plenty, but in times of famine. The matriarch enters. She selects her fastest and most resilient trackers. This small vanguard will leave the safety of the territory. The heat is suffocating. Temperatures soar, draining their moisture. Every step is a calculated risk. But the spotted hyena possesses a biological superpower. Their massive skulls and specialized teeth can exert a bite. They crack open the skeleton to access the rich, nutritious marrow hidden inside. It is not a feast, but it is enough. The scouts return to the den just as the sun begins to set on the 5th day. They have survived on the marrow of the dead. Day 6 dawns with a rumble that vibrates through the very ground they sleep on. Cape buffalo are known as the Black Death of the savannah. They are massive, heavily armored, and famously aggressive. This is not a hunt, it is a siege. The matriarch rallies the entire clan, every able-bodied adult. They approach the herd, fanning out into a massive semicircle. The objective is not to ambush, but to create overwhelming. The psychological strain is immense. As the midday sun reaches its peak, a young, inexperienced buffalo at the edge of the formation makes a fatal mistake. The moment the defensive formation breaks, the clan strikes with less efficiency. The gap is flooded by a wave of predators. Panic spreads like wildfire. The unbreakable wall dissolves into a chaotic stampede. A high-speed pursuit begins. Hyenas possess phenomenal endurance, capable of maintaining a grueling pace for knees. The buffalo turns to fight, but she is outmatched by the tactical geometry of the clan. When she charges one hyena, three. Weight, numbers, and the unbearable heat finally take their toll. The mighty buffalo, a symbol of brute savanna strength. This is the harsh reality of the wild. There is no malice here, only the desperate drive. Order quickly emerges from the feeding chaos. The matriarch and her highest-ranked females claim the best cuts first. Dawn breaks on day 7, the final day of our journey. The famine is over. The morning of the 7th day is dedicated to the future. With their bellies full, the hunters return to the communal den. The rich, calorie-dense milk of the spotted hyena is the fuel that builds armies. After a massive kill, but even in infancy, the rules of the clan apply. Playtime is not just a game, it is a vital training ground. As midday approaches, a profound peace settles over the territory. The frantic energy of the week gives way to a sense. Late afternoon brings a cool breeze, and the clan stirs. The massive meal from yesterday will sustain them for days. A patrol is organized, not for hunting, but for border security. The matriarch leads her soldiers to the very edges. They use a pungent paste secreted from a specialized gland to mark the tall grass. As the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in vibrant violet and crimson, the savanna transitions. They are the ultimate survivors of the African plains, misunderstood, highly intelligent, and relentlessly cooperative. For the Mundo Feral clan, 1 week has ended. But the cycle of survival is eternal. But as long as they hold the line together,